you've got a fire burning somewhere. Maybe it's in your belly, maybe in a joint or in your bones, maybe in a blood vessel. It's a problem. You're not sure of all the details, but you know free radicals are behind this inflammatory fire, and these pesky electron fireballs are zooting around your body, creating havoc. The trouble arises when they accidentally smash into a membrane or a piece of DNA or protein, oxidizing it in the process. The impact can have dire consequences. You can mitigate this damage by sending in an antioxidant. Well, that's the theory. Join us for this episode of Better Body Chemistry TV as we discover just how antioxidants really work. They don't mop up free radicals. They poison cells. Better Body Chemistry TV is brought to you by Dr. Sandy, a scientist turned gremlin buster, helping you battle sugar gremlins, heifer lumps, and other health horribles through better body chemistry. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health. It's the fire of life. Free radicals are created as part of normal biology. They're produced as food is burned in the mitochondria, which gives your cells energy to do their thing. The immune system uses them to kill foreign invaders. They're not bad per se when the levels of production are moderate. But a cell that is burning the candle at both ends inevitably produces more of these reactive oxygen species, or ROS. And when ROS levels begin to rise, things can become unpleasant. So, cells make a plan. They have a sophisticated antioxidant system of their own. They activate the system via the NRF Keap ARE pathway. And in a jiffy, 500 odd genes are engaged. Some are switched on, some are switched off, and a multitude of enzymes and proteins are released. The ROS problem is taken care of. The cell goes from redox 3 back down to redox 2. Crisis averted, assuming the switch is triggered. So what triggers the system? Trouble. Keap 1 serves as the cell's ROS guard. Keap 1's official title is couch-like ECH-associated protein. What a mouthful. We'll just call him Keap. He's cool as a cucumber, a stoic zinc metalloprotein, which keeps a close eye on the cell's redox status, while at the same time keeping the highly strung NRF2 in check. NRF2 is the erythroid-derived 2-like-2 nuclear factor. Heish! It is a worry wart. As far as NRF2 is concerned, the end is nigh, and everyone in the cell should take action. Ignoring a psychotic little transcription factor is challenging. 1 or 2 enzymes, if they come face to face with the shrieking transcription factor, are happy to arrange for it to be silenced permanently. Keap 1, on the other hand, keeps nerve 2 silent when the redox status is comfortable. But when redox status starts to slip, the shrieks of nerve 2 help to save the day. So in times of redox trouble, Keap lets go of nerve 2. The little transcription factor makes a run for it, heading towards the cell's headquarters. It does need a little help getting through the door to the nucleus, but once it's inside, it searches for allies. The allies it's looking for? Sections of the DNA marked with the antioxidant response element, ARE. These signposts are typically found at the start of genes that make proteins that help deal with oxidative stress. The cries of the nerve spark a flurry of transcription activity inside the nucleus. The cell begins to build up its antioxidants defense force to take care of the ROS problem. With the ROS defense systems deployed, the cell's redox status drops back down to normal, and life continues. So, what changes the cell's redox status? Obviously, increases in ROS species. But there is a difference between redox levels. A cell has 5 redox levels. At level 1, the cell is close to deceased. Little or no ROS is being produced. This means vital cell processes are not proceeding smoothly. A cell in redox 1 is about to check out. At level 2, things are swinging along nicely. It's business as usual. This is a happy, healthy cell. At redox 3, things are starting to get a little dangerous, but the situation can be contained. At level 4, the situation is serious. The option to contain has been exhausted. The commitment is made to go to full-out war. Another transcription factor, NF-kappa beta, is on the loose. This little guy is known as the inflammasome. His deployment only happens when the cell goes to war. At level 5, the cell is engaged in all-out war, and war is ugly. The cell may survive, but it may not if apoptosis is triggered. Either way, there's going to be collateral damage. If a cell is producing enough ROS to hit redox 4, the ship has sailed. You want a worrywart controlling gene expression, not the inflammasome. What causes the worrywart to be released? Antioxidants. Yep, those chemicals we've been told are mopping up free radicals are actually releasing them. Not in a bad way. The amount they release is just enough to move the cell to take action, like exercise. It's a hormetic response. Let's face it, exercising is hard going on the body. All that pushing and pulling is stressful. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, builds muscle, and charges up the nitric oxide battery. Antioxidants are working the same way. The antioxidants hidden within fruits and vegetables are there to kill bugs. They dare to tuck into the plant's babies. Humans are big bugs. Luckily, the dose makes the poison. The tiny amount ingested by us is not enough to kill us, but it is enough to move our cells from redox 2 to redox 3. A very necessary precaution if you've just ingested a toxin. Our detoxification system comes online and starts detoxifying. Curcumin, polyphenols, carotenoids, capsicum, all these phytochemicals torment our Ross God. When he responds, nerve 2 escapes, and the full force of the detoxification system is unleashed on the tormenting phytochemicals and everything else. Redox 4 is never reached. The cell lives happily ever after. When it comes to reactive oxygen species, the dose makes the poison. It's hormetic. A little gets things going. So you need to eat your fruits and vegetables on a regular basis. If you don't, your cells won't bother assembling the defense team, leaving you more vulnerable to infernos. A situation which is more harmful than helpful and certainly not conducive to creating better body chemistry. Interested in discovering more ways to create better body chemistry so you optimize your health and the health of your family? Visit our website at www.betterbodychemistry.com. Browse our library or enroll in one of our courses or programs. The advice is simple to follow and based on real science, not hype. Know someone who has lots of oxidative stress? Share this video with them so they understand how to assemble their team of antioxidant specialists that will snuff out those dangerous radicals. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you catch future episodes of Better Body Chemistry TV. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health.